You keep telling yourself, tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll study harder. Tomorrow I'll stop wasting time. Tomorrow I'll become disciplined. But tomorrow keeps becoming next week, then next month. Then suddenly another year has passed. And deep down, you're starting to wonder if maybe you're just not that person. Maybe discipline isn't for you. Maybe successful people are simply built differently. Maybe you'll always be the guy or girl with potential who never actually uses it. But what if I told you the people you admire most didn't transform their lives through massive changes? They did it through something so small. Most people ignore it. A rule so simple. It sounds almost stupid, yet it changed my entire life. It's called the 1% rule. And if you understand it, you may never look at self-improvement the same way again. Most people destroy their progress before they even begin, because when they want to change their life, they try to become a different person overnight. They say things like, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. now. I'm studying 8 hours a day. I'm quitting all distractions. I'm going to the gym every day. And maybe they do it for 2 days, 3 if they're motivated. Then life happens. They get tired. They miss one day. Then they miss another. And suddenly they're back where they started, feeling even worse than before. Why? Because motivation can start change, but it cannot sustain change. Real transformation doesn't happen in giant leaps. It happens in tiny repeated actions. That's the 1% rule. Get 1% better every day. Not 100%. Not change your whole life this week. Just 1%. 1% sounds tiny, almost meaningless. That's why most people ignore it. But here's what they don't understand. If you improve by just 1% every day for a year, you don't become 365% better. You become 37 times better. 1.01365 is almost equal to 37.81.01 caret 365 backslash approximate 37.81.01365 is almost equal to 37.8. That is the power of compound growth. The same principle that builds wealth, builds discipline, confidence, intelligence, and success. Tiny improvements stack. 1 extra page studied today. 1 less hour on your phone. 1 workout. 1 healthy meal. 1 difficult task completed when you didn't feel like it. Individually, they feel small, but stacked over months, they create a completely different person. Here's the truth most people need to hear. You are not lazy. You're not broken. You are overwhelmed. You've been trying to build the life of your future self with the habits of a completely different person. That's exhausting because every time you fail some impossible routine, you don't just lose progress. You lose trust in yourself. And that hurts more than people admit because eventually you stop saying, I failed my routine, and start saying, I am a failure. That identity shift destroys people, not because they lack potential, but because they keep setting goals their current self cannot sustain. The 1% rule fixes that because it teaches you to build trust with yourself again. Here's how to apply it starting today. Step 1. Make your goal embarrassingly small. Want to study more? Don't start with 6 hours. Start with 10 minutes. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to work out? Do 5 push-ups. Your first goal is not improvement. Your first goal is consistency. Because consistency creates identity, and identity creates results. Step 2. Focus on winning the day. Stop obsessing over your 5-year plan. Stop panicking about your future. Just ask yourself, what would make today 1% better than yesterday? That's it. Maybe today that means studying 20 extra minutes, going to bed earlier, drinking more water, finishing the task you keep avoiding, leaving your phone in another room. Small wins matter, because every win sends your brain a message. I am becoming someone who keeps promises to himself. Step 3. Track the streak. Humans hate breaking streaks. Use that psychology. Mark an X on a calendar every day you complete your habit. Don't focus on perfection. Focus on never missing twice. One bad day doesn't ruin progress. 2 bad days starts a new pattern. At first, the 1% rule feels frustrating because your progress is invisible. You study more, but grades don't change yet. You work out, but your body looks the same. You improve your habits, but your life still feels messy. And that's where most people quit, because they think nothing is happening. But something is happening. Roots grow before trees. Your life is changing underground, before you can see it above the surface. And if you quit too early, you never reach the part where progress becomes obvious. That invisible phase, that's where your future is built. Stay there. One day, you look back and realize you focus longer now. You procrastinate less. You feel more confident. You keep promises to yourself. You trust yourself again. And maybe the craziest part, other people start noticing too. They ask, how did you become so disciplined? They think it happened suddenly. But you know the truth. It was never one massive breakthrough. Just hundreds of tiny decisions made when nobody was watching. That is how lives change. So if your life feels behind right now, if you feel like everyone else has it figured out, if you keep starting over every Monday, forget changing everything. Forget becoming perfect overnight. Just become 1% better today. Then do it again tomorrow. And 1 year from now, you may not even recognize the person you've become. If this video helped you, drop a like so more students can find it. Subscribe if you want more real self-improvement advice without the fake motivational nonsense. And share this with someone who needs to stop waiting for the perfect time to change. Because the perfect time was always today.